Tonight on Hunter.
Los Angeles is a city under siege.
As Angelinos lock their doors and wonder where are the police.
Hunter, I'm back in town with a bang.
Let's go see the Dean of Boys, shall we?
Johnny gets even.
Everyone creates their own death, and that's why they created me.
Free!
It's been a long time, Hunter.
$500 miles to Austin for a turn down. No AC. Hardly worth the gas.
Austin Control, on repeater station 5, Texas Ranger Unit 411, still in transition.
Copy, Austin.
You're the goddess. Oh, spooky witch doesn't even sweat. Hey, let's check it out.
Don't stop. Let's call it in.
Get out! Come on!
Better do it, he's crazy.
Get your hands up! Get her out! Come on! Come on, get over here. Get your hands on the roof.
Get him up there.
Come on!
Put your hand behind your back. Other hand. Get out.
Good girl, baby.
Day out today now, isn't it, Sheriff?
You did it.
I said I would, didn't I?
Yeah, dinner.
by for a message from Chief Darrell Gates to all divisions.
Howdy. I've asked Deputy Chief Curtis Moorhead to be with me today. He's key to what I want to talk to you about. I'm going to have Chief Moorhead and his Neighborhood Emergency Task Force work with you. I want you to plug in your ideas to his task force. And I think working with Chief Moorhead, that job is going to get done.
Hey, Hunter, come here.
And we're going to target certain communities, those communities where crime is really going off the chart. That'll be our first effort. You know how I feel about you, Miss Department.
We just got an updated telex on Iris Smith's escape. No details on her accomplice yet, but the manhunt's been expanded to the New Mexico border. Texas Rangers think she's heading west.
Yeah, I just pulled up the file.
Listen, I spent the morning over at City Hall talking with the top brass. The chief is busting our humps. Crime stats are up, money for police is down. You know the story. So the word is deliver. Don't go out there looking for trouble, huh?
I never do.
I'm also confident that I can count on you to work with Chief Moorhead. That's most important. I'm going to be working with my friends in the media, updating them each week on our progress, and I'm confident that I'll be able to tell them each and every week that crime is going down. This job is going to get done, because you and I, Chief Moorhead, we're going to get it done. Go get him. Thank you very much.
Sergeant Hunter.
She says to tell you she's here.
Who's here? Who is this?
Iris Smith is here. She's gonna kill me. Help me.
Charlie, line 2, 187 in progress. Where are you?
I'm at the Riverside Apartments. 1648 Riverside. 209 Sandra Clements.
Sandra? Let me speak to Iris.
Devane, 187 in progress. 1648 Riverside. Black and white, code 3, and an earring right now.
Hunter, I've missed you. And I'm back in town. With a bang.
Sandra? Sandra! Did you get it?
Yeah, they're rolling right now.
Sergeant Hunter, this lady's been waiting about an hour. She has some information for you.
Thanks, Sergeant.
I don't know whether it means anything, but I was walking my dog crossing the street, and 2 people ran out of that apartment.
2 people?
Mm-hmm. A man and a woman. The man was bigger. I started to cross the street, and they nearly ran me down. I was going to report them anyway. I got part of their license plate. It was 242, and it was a green Mustang, and the plates were black and white.
Black and white? That might be Texas. What is your name?
Helen Fleck.
Helen Fleck. F-L-E-C-K?
Yes, uh-huh.
Okay, Mrs. Fleck. I'm going to have a police officer who's a sketch artist get a hold of you as soon as possible to see if you might be able to help us identify the 2 people you might have seen.
Oh, fine. Well, thank you.
Thanks very much, Mrs. Fleck. Appreciate it.
Come on, darling.
Are you the cop in charge here?
Sergeant Hunter, what can I do for you?
Sergeant, I'm Jack Small. My daughter and I live around the corner here. Debbie goes to the school where Mrs. Clements teaches, taught. A woman's been killed here. I mean, what is it? Gangs, black, white, Hispanic? What are we looking for here?
Well, Mr. Small, I'm working on a homicide here. And whatever information we have to release to the public, you'll be able to read about it in the newspaper in due time.
You know, we're all sick and tired of reading about it in the newspapers.
Dad.
No, wait a minute. Now, listen, Sergeant, I'm a fireman. I know how this city operates. We get reamed when we're on a fire, and it gets out of hand. Well, if you ask me, this city is out of hand. And somebody better do something about it before it's gone. And we're reading about it in the newspaper.
Yes, sir.
Well, we're focusing an intensive investigation on this case.
And can you confirm the rumors that her
Who's
death
that?
is related to the prison break in Texas and the manhunt for Ira Smith and her partner?
Well, rumors, they're not important. What we're doing is, we're going to wage war on all degenerates, and we're going to win. In the streets here, in the neighborhoods, and
And to the oceans white with foam.
Turn that back on.
Hey, something's turning on, maybe. But it ain't the tube. What is it, huh? You know what day it is? It's Wednesday.
Never touch this.
Never touch nothing of yours?
Took me 8 years on death row to see my plan and plotted in here. Most people go through their whole life and never see. I saw in one blinding flash of light. Everyone creates their own fears. Everyone creates their own death. And that's why they created me.
You look beat. What's going on?
Well, the Texas Rangers are looking for the blue Mustang, and we're looking for Iris. So far, she hasn't showed up.
Well, maybe somebody will spot her. Austin just twixt us some more background. She just lost her last appeal. Was due for lethal injection yesterday. Definitely the end of the road. Apparently she was hell on wheels in the joint. They had to lock her down both night and day. What's the deal with her? Who is she?
I arrested Iris about 10 years ago in Los Angeles. I extradited her back to Texas on a murder charge. Other than that, I have no idea who the hell she is.
Well, why would she kill a civics teacher from Pierce High?
I don't know.
Your presence is requested in the task force room.
Oh, wonderful. I'll pass, Charlie.
No, that order comes directly from the mayor via Deputy Chief Moorhead.
Well, why should we have to sit on an NET meeting?
I got bad news for you. You're part of it.
For those of you who don't know, I'm Deputy Chief Moorhead. This division's dropped the ball. We're in a war. Los Angeles is a city under siege, and it is way past the time that we started defending ourselves. Now, I read the mail that comes into City Hall, and people are scared. Every time they turn around, a neighbor's mugged, or raped, or murdered. Community perception is that the police exist to warm the stools at Dunkin' Donuts. Captain DeVay, thank you for joining us. Watch commanders, you know where you stand. Detectives, these are your assignments. Yeah? Any questions?
Yeah. Last time I looked, I was in charge of this division. I wonder why I'm the last one to find out about these new assignments.
Because this is my task force.
But, Chief, you can't pull people off ongoing cases.
Yes, I can.
But I'm working on the Clemens homicide with Hunter.
Am I not speaking English here? The vacation's over, people. We're hitting the streets running. One homicide, one cop. You think you can manage alone, Sergeant Hunter?
What, the murder part or the donut part?
Why am I being placed undercover at Pierce High?
Well, the Sandra Clemens case ought to tell you that. She was a teacher at Pierce. Here, in the middle of my trouble. Now, a cop in Sandra's place might just help pull some of these pins out of here. Look, I don't think you understand. What was didn't work. You are no longer what you think you are. You are my task force, appointed by the mayor, who pays your ticket. I don't want any more thinking. I want you to do what you're told.
You know, it's not a good idea to leave your stuff on the curb here. It won't be here when you get back. I live upstairs. My name's Jack. I saw you moving in.
Well, hi. I'm Dee Dee Woods.
Jack Small.
Nice to meet you.
You got any help here, or can I give you a hand?
No, I would appreciate that. Thanks. I've just got a full trailer and an empty apartment.
Hey, great. Welcome to Mar Vista.
Well, thank you. Assistant principal at Pierce High arranged it for me.
Roger? How'd you run into him?
Oh, I'm going to start teaching gym there in the morning.
You know about Sandra Clemens?
Yeah, I heard.
Used to live around the corner. Excuse me a minute. Hello, Landry. Single parenting. You got kids?
No.
Yeah. I swear she comes home from school stoned on something half the time. If they don't do something at school real soon, a lot of us who care for our kids are gonna do something.
What?
What the cops are afraid to do. We got a little neighborhood program here to pick up the slack. Let me put it this way. You can sleep soundly. Somebody will be watching over you.
Hey, didn't you guys see my book and slip on Duncan? Hey, Charlie. You know, I'm just now getting a response on those Texas plates.
What do you mean just now?
Well, he's got the whole damn system jammed up with out-of-state traces. There's VCRs to stolen car radios. Take a look at that.
2 Mustangs. One 69 registered in Abilene to a doctor, still parked in the garage. Number 2, 67 registered in Waco. William Joseph Powell.
Yeah, we're waiting for his arrest record to come through right now.
Well, can you connect this Powell guy up with Iris Smith?
Well, Charlie, our witness said that she saw 2 people, a woman and a man, leaving Clemens' apartment the night she was murdered. Powell could be her accomplice.
So what's next?
Well, until the report comes through, I'm gonna do some legwork for the call.
All right.
Yellow line makes you witness a robbery at 5th and Strange. Is that yours, Steve?
Well, hello, darling.
It's Miss Woods. Let's see your pass and your ID.
Whoa, chill out there, honey. I know about you. Gym teach, in from Pico. I'm Johnny Youngblood. I'd like to see you do a little floor exercise. I like athletic women.
Yeah? Well, maybe when you grow up, you can find one that likes you. Let's go see the Dean of Boys, shall we?
Yeah.
Hey, look at Johnny.
Yeah, just keep laughing, puke.
Okay, girls, that's enough for today. Go on, take a shower. Well, most schools forbid smoking in the locker rooms. You know, I'm new here. Maybe by the time I learn the rules, I will have forgotten your faces. Bye. Debbie, having met your dad, I don't think he'd be too happy about this.
Well, you'll tell him, huh?
No, I think he got enough going on at home without me butting in. I don't like what I see, but I'm not going to go running to your dad.
Why not? Isn't that what adults are supposed to do?
You got 3 periods before lunch and 1 afterwards, but if you're really, really serious about this, the girls' JV basketball team needs a coach.
It's been a long time, but I do have a mean jump shot.
You know, there's something that I should have passed on to your partner about Sandra Clement's death.
Well, I've got some time. Why don't we take a break?
Good. How about in my office?
Yeah.
Oh, Roger, I'm glad you're here. I want to show you something. Don't go away. Just try,
Jack.
Try 225.
Jack, what are you doing?
Oh, I want to show you. Come in.
You knock it off, Small. This is school property you're destroying. Shut up and stand back, Landry. Look, I can't let you do this. Stop it, Jack. Come on. Call him off, for God's sake. This is a school.
Now, look at that.
Get out of here right now, Jack.
I mean right now, or I'll see you in jail. This is no way to handle things. Well, then you handle it. My daughter buys this poison here. And it's your school. Nobody stops her. Nobody. If you won't, I will. And I'll find the source and burn it out. Come on, let's get out of here.
All right, everybody back to class. Welcome to Pierce.
Shall we?
God, what a dweeb. Oh, I hope I don't get stupid when I get old.
Should we clean out the lockers?
Why? We're not dumb enough to deal. There's Severino. He's got a new deal for us, so don't take forever. Get me a cheerleader, and I'll kick in a couple of $100 for your trouble. Start a list. Sophomores. We may need a lot of talent sooner than you think. Maybe even a gym teacher. Come on. Look, do the usual background check on Miss Woods. She's already breaking the rules. If she doesn't check out, she'll wish she never came through that door.
Got it.
Thank you. Okay, why don't you tell me what you have in...
The kids figured out a way to wire open my intercom line and listen.
Are you kidding me? These kids bug your office?
You haven't worked in juvenile in a while, have you?
No, I thought that raiding trash for test copies was heavy stuff.
They say the annual sale of illegal drugs in the LA school district is $7 million.
So we're talking about dealers here?
No, as a matter of fact, we're talking about this guy right here. John Thomas Youngblood. Or Johnny to his friends. And at Pierce, you hope he lets you call him Johnny.
Yeah, we've met. So if it's not drugs, what's his action?
Power, money, control. Every angle you can think of. He knows that you guys target the dealers, so he's smart enough to stay away from that. But if you want to buy a grade, buy a gun, buy insurance, buy a date, Johnny's the one. He runs his business now through a need-to-know chain of command, beepers, message centers. Sandra told me that Youngblood was hitting on her, heavily, and she turned him down. And Johnny gets what Johnny wants, or he gets even.
Wait a second, we're talking about a high school kid here. Now, do you actually think he put a hit out on Sandra Clements because she wouldn't go out with him? Do you even think he knows Iris Smith?
Look, I don't know who he knows, but he does not think small. Sam Yasker, citywide honors teacher, was the last one to confront him until the superintendent got some photos.
A little Mexican getaway weekend, beach resort, Sam and another teacher. Another man. Anyway, I heard that Youngblood paid a private detective to follow Sam around for several weeks. So now, our best teacher is pursuing a career in real estate. I mean, if you want to get a handle on why this neighborhood shivers in its sleep, a young megalomaniac punk like Youngblood is a good place to start.
All right, I'll have my partner look into it.
Johnny Youngblood?
Yeah, what? I'm having my lunch.
Sergeant Hunter, LA Police Department.
Oh, I thought he was Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Investigating the murder of Sandra Clements, a teacher here at your school.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I understand you knew her personally.
I asked her out on a date.
So students dating teachers nowadays?
Yeah, but she turned me down. Doesn't happen very often.
So you pressed her.
Hey, wait a minute. Anybody who doesn't want to go out with me, I don't waste my time with.
How long have you known Iris Smith?
What?
Forget it. Where were you Tuesday night about 10 o'clock?
Around. Cruising.
Anybody with you?
Yeah, 3 girls and these guys.
I'm sure you'll verify that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Good luck in school.
Thank you. Jolly Green Giant didn't come after me on his own. Roger Dodger over there is looking mighty happy with himself. Hit him tonight.
That seat's taken.
What are you doing here, Sporty?
My usual thing. My man Malcolm cooks up a fantastic New York steak au poivre. Join me?
No.
Malcolm, I think we should uncork the Beaujolais.
I'll pass on that, too, thanks. I'm still working.
I know. I figured you'd be by it for lunch, you know. Nobody eats at that cafeteria anymore.
Yeah, I still have a mystery meat. What do you mean you know I'm working?
Yeah, the word's out. Those kids check out a new teacher closer than the CIA. But your cover's still intact.
So who asked you?
Well, I am a respectable broker of information. Hey, Malcolm, man, watch my steak, man. When I say rare, I really mean rare.
Enjoy your lunch, okay? And thanks for the tip.
Oh, that's not the tip. Here's the tip. The guy you want to watch is named Youngblood. He's into a lot of things, and he is dangerous. And a further word is that he is no longer into the secondary school scene.
That's what I'm hearing. Thanks. I'll keep a watch on him.
Hey, Malcolm. Caesar's, man. Anchovies.
Hey.
Hey, Big John.
What are you dropping in?
CD, phone, subwoofer. Dennis from Encino. Poor guy had his whole system ripped off last week. You recognize it?
Should I?
Oh, it just looks like your handwork.
Not personally, Gare. Not anymore. A subcontract.
Oh, yeah.
Give me 20 for his alarm code.
Hey, you got it.
So what's up?
Well, big money from the East is interested in your product. These are heavy hitters I'm talking about, Johnny. There's even tougher customers on the food chain.
What, you don't think I can handle it?
Oh, no, my man. I think you can. Or I wouldn't be fronting you.
You're getting your cut.
Hey, shut up. You don't know everything, smart guy. Not even a little. I can make big things happen for you, Johnny, but you gotta understand something. My butt's on the line here, too. You gotta deliver.
Same as always, Gare.
Not even close. Come into my office, my young friend. Let me explain the facts of life.
Why don't you swing it around, baby? I'll pop him through the window.
Later.
Now.
I said later. Like you promised, Billy.
These are our streets, our homes, and we're taking them back.
Like vigilantes?
Well, you call it what you want, but it's better than waiting for the next available law enforcement officer to get off his butt and help us. Now, this is a message. This is a message to the punks and the creeps and the addicts and the whores. And all of you can just stay the hell out of our neighborhood.
That's Jack Small. He's not taking it anymore.
You got
Mr.
an answer
Small
for
was
him?
stabbed today defending his neighborhood. 3 nights ago, right across the street.
We have saturated the area. We've shifted manpower until we're short-handed in neighborhoods that really need it, which is going to end up costing us more than it's worth.
Well, you can see what it's worth. 5 minutes and 10 seconds of negative image. My God. I placed McCall right inside that guy's building. What's she doing? Lining her cupboards?
What do you expect her to do?
Use her imagination. Break his leg. Anybody around here ever heard of damage control?
This is my division.
Well, then shake things up, Devane, and get us back in the game. It's going to be somebody else's division.
As Angelinos lock their doors and wonder, where are the police? In Los Angeles, Saida Rodriguez Pagan.
You're getting on my nerves with that thing, Billy Joe. Why don't you put it away?
Make me. I'm getting a drink someplace.
Keep that thing in your pants.
That's not what you usually say. Now is it, darling?
I'm going out for a bucket of chicken. Be careful.
Hey, Hunter, did you get that laser fax from Texas? It's on my desk. The picture Billy Joe came out great, thanks.
Where are you off to?
We found the blue Mustang.
Armed and dangerous. Watch your back.
Several North Hollywood cities. That would count called what might be done in family crime. The source posted mayor is counting over police response time is reportedly getting longer. Quick, violent crimes like bucking and purse snatching over before help can possibly arrive. The feeling
thing is, general lawlessness is fueling an atmosphere close to anarchy. Also, tomorrow we'll take a detailed look, community by community, to see how likely you are to become a victim just by walking outside your own home. Police force is spread too thin to be of any real effect. We'll be keeping a close watch on developments to learn if increased police presence has a positive effect.
Get a backup. I'm on.
Been a long time, Hunter. Good to see you. Put your gun down. Put it down. Now walk over to that tree. Now handcuff yourself to it. Yeah. Comfortable? You know why I killed Sandra Clemens? Her number was up. Day of execution. I know you believe in capital punishment. Lucky you. This day of execution.
My officers put public safety first. They're totally in sync.
Hi, Kim. Hi. What do we got?
Well, you name it. We got more fingerprints than tape in our budget to lift them. We got hair from the sink, saliva from the bathroom tissues. We got earwax, plus every bodily fluid imaginable from the bed, including blood.
Lovely.
Look, I gotta get back to the lab. Why don't you drop by in a couple hours? We'll try to make you happy.
Okay, good. Thanks, Kev.
Great.
Thanks, Kevin.
Say, you all right? You don't look too good.
Yeah, I'm all right. You don't look too good either, Charlie. How you doing with Moorhead?
We'll push through that. Listen, I hate to ask you this, but why do you think she didn't shoot you?
My number wasn't up.
Say, Hunter, how long were you stuck?
Oh, just a couple of minutes, Charlie. Jensen and Marcoli were back in now. So did you get anything? Yeah, I think I might have. I see Moorhead's got everything under control, huh?
Well,
Guy's
first,
the master of saying absolutely nothing.
Our killers aren't going to slip past the kind of manhunt.
You know, I'll bet you he did the classic bureaucratic risk-benefit analysis. Conclusion, the benefits of this kind of publicity crap far outweigh the risk of being proved wrong later.
Well, hang in there, Charlie.
Report on that.
We made headway tonight, buddy. Come on.
Community a favor. Thank you. Good night. Hold it. I saw you and Devane making faces. Now, that dog and pony show you just saw was for your benefit.
What am I supposed to do, thank you?
Well, somebody's got to start blowing smoke. Or do you want to read on page 1 how you left yourself handcuffed?
Listen, Chief, those things happen, you know that.
You think you're bulletproof, don't you, Hunter? Well, here's my scouting report. A hot dog. His time was coming.
You'd probably prefer a brew, but I've got to educate you to a better class of pleasures.
You're about to earn them. Chateau Margaux.
So, what are we doing here? What's going on?
A little celebration.
What's this for?
Good faith. We're in business, pal. A firm order for 3 items by the 1st.
There's got to be 5,000 here.
Yeah, try 6. The local rep's a guy named Lenny Pike. You'll meet him.
Is, this all mine?
Wake up, my man. It's no dream. Hey, we're still talking small change. But this time next year, you're gonna be a middleman, skimming cream off 5 like you. You just show that East Coast money you're responsible, huh? Put that in your pocket. Yes, sir. No more kid stuff, Johnny. You're gonna grow up fast.
All right, Charlie, come on in. Look, in going over this calendar, 3 days contains some form of code here.
What, numerology?
I don't know. But one of the dates, 3 days ago, has been marked off. That's the day Sandra Clemens was murdered.
First astrology, now numerology. I mean, what's next? Phrenology? Why do these freaks always get their orders to kill from some other dimension? Remember that Zodiac killer up in the Bay Area and Son of whatever?
Son of Sam in New York City, right?
Wait, you took Johnny Youngblood off?
Yeah, I don't think there's any connection between Johnny Youngblood and Iris Smith. Certainly, I don't think she's in town to do any hits for him.
Yeah, but that partner of hers would kill you for reading his newspaper.
Yeah.
So what do you think this code represents? Potential victims?
Well, I don't know, but if they do, the day after tomorrow, whoever owns that code's gonna be dead.
It's gonna be a long week.
Yeah.
Who's it?
It's me, Debbie.
Oh, come on in.
It's too late or something.
No, absolutely not. Come on in. I'm just putting stuff away. Would you hand me that box right there?
That was pretty cool what you did today in the locker room.
Well, I don't want you to all think I'm the enemy, you know?
Most kids follow the rules. Some you just have to push a little harder. Some, you know, you might as well just avoid altogether.
Yeah, well. Thanks for the tip. I could use a break. I put on some water. You want a cup of tea?
Yeah, sure, thanks.
Okay.
See your mom much? Holidays mostly. She's back east, remarried to a lawyer. He doesn't like me very much.
How about your dad?
Yeah, how about him? I mean, I barely see him. Yeah, he's a fireman. It's 24 hours on and 24 hours off. And mostly when he's off, he's out patrolling the neighborhood.
What's the matter?
They ran out of Landry's apartment.
Who?
Robbers.
Call 911.
What about Penny?
Hey, hold it! You get the guy in the right!
Call an ambulance.
Come on, kid, breathe.
Tonight on Hunter.
You killed Alan.
Do you think I want to see open season on teenagers? I'll get you everything I can. The people move to dismiss all charges against the defendant.
Order, please. I want to take Charlie out of the driver's seat and put you in it.
You know, for an old guy, it still sounds like you can get it on. Too bad it was with one of your students.
You're mine.
I really think there's a place for me on this calendar.
Hey, let's kill that cop tonight.
Let's do it.
Los Angeles is a city under siege.
Texas Rangers think she's heading west.
Last week on Hunter.
Hunter, I've missed you, and I'm back in town with a bang.
My daughter buys this poison here.
And I'll find the source and burn it out.
Debbie, having met your dad, I don't think he'd be too happy about this.
But you'll tell him, huh?
I mean, if you want to get a handle on why this neighborhood shivers in its sleep, a young megalomaniac punk like Youngblood is a good place to start.
As Angelinos lock their doors and wonder, where are the police?
Never touch this.
The day after tomorrow, whoever owns that code's gonna be dead.
It's gonna be a long week.
Everyone creates their own death, and that's why they created me.
Freeze!
Stay of execution.
Why do you think she didn't shoot you?
My number wasn't up.
Hey, hold it!
And now, City Under Siege, Part 2.
The alleged killer is named Jack Small.
Small's daughter is a student at Pierce High, where Clemens taught, and her
I've got two
alleged...
actualities, and then let's try to use whatever Alex can get us from Parker Center.
Thanks, Jack.
Hang in there, Jack. We're with you all the way.
No,
Charles
nothing's
Devane,
missing.
Central Division.
Anything vandalized?
That's what I would have expected, but no. The Marshall boy died for absolutely nothing.
Listen, thanks, Mr. Landry. I do appreciate you talking to me. I'm going to speak to your neighbors now. We'll be in touch.
A detective from Central Division, Rick Hunter, was nearly killed by Smith and her unknown accomplice.
I'm Captain Devane.
Near a North Hollywood motel where the fugitives were reportedly staying.
You okay?
I keep thinking if I'd broken cover, he'd still be alive.
Come on now. You couldn't have known that Small would flip out like that. Go for blood?
It's this whole neighborhood. I mean, look at these people. They like it. It's as if in some sort of twisted way they get some kind of power back. How are you gonna explain this to Alan Marshall's parents?
Looks like I'm going to be the one to have to do it. Landry and Alan Marshall. All this stuff kind of leads back to that punk, Johnny Youngblood. Somehow you've got to find out why. Thanks very much.
Hey, way to go, Jack. Time somebody did something.
I've got a 20-second lead in the go tape. Right. Stand by. 3, 2. Violence has once again shattered the deceptive calm of this San
You killed Alan.
Police say it enraged law ordered a masked burglar and identification of the deceased remains
Well, the mayor's office has asked us to
Camera
develop
2, push in.
a neighborhood
Ready,
emergency
camera
task
1,
force to
Ready, 1.
send a message to the criminal element in this town that it's over for them.
Yet, and I am citing a recent FBI report, Chief Moorhead, violent crime in Los Angeles increased 15% last week.
Yes, but the auto theft is down, and the robbery is down, and vandalism has, it's a big city. I mean, countywide, we've got 12 million people, and every day, obviously, there's going to be a few who are going to make a little trouble.
Make trouble? Like Alan Marshall, a 16-year-old high school student beaten to death by an angry mob?
I didn't say, at least I don't think I said, that we still don't have some problems.
Wasn't Marshall killed after the formation of your target task force on the same block as Sandra Clements, a teacher at his school?
I'm not conversant with every case here, but if you want me to agree, with your facts for the sake of argument, what's the point?
Perhaps police power versus mob rule, and who wins. Maybe only the crooks. But we'll leave it right there. Back after this.
Okay, everybody, we're in black. 2 minutes, Elaine. Chief Moorhead. Chief Moorhead! Chief! What the hell did you say to him, Elaine?
Felony arrest, Foothill 10, Rampart 29, Pacific 18, Central Division 6. And you got nothing in robbery. I'm looking here, I don't even see a decent burglary bust. Wait. We actually have a homicide collar. Now, is it a drug dealer? Or a rapist? Or a gang thug? The kind of animal that people want us to lock up? Of course not. You bring me a fireman. A father, the victim of a biker assault, trying to protect himself. Now get out of here and hit the bricks. Try to pretend you know how to be cops. If your arrest rate isn't up by 3 times at the end of this week, that's all you're going to be able to do, is pretend. Because you won't be cops anymore.
I need some fresh air.
What a jerk. You're letting this thing get to you too much. I'm going to ask him to spring some bodies loose in the task force to help you out.
We don't do that, do we?
I'll handle it. Now, what's the story on this calendar business?
Oh, well, come over here. According to Iris's shrink, she's into everything from biorhythms, numerology, astrology.
Let's lighten up on the astrology angle. Moorhead will hit the roof.
Look, if Iris wanted to kill me, she had plenty of opportunity to do it. That's why I really think there's a place for me on this calendar.
Well, at least get some rest. Martelli told me you were up all night last night.
Yeah, I was.
I can't prove intent. No way.
Come on, Clayton, can't the DA at least give me a murder beef here?
No, not even second degree, not with this. Hey, I'm on your side, McCall. Honest to God. He's a cretin. He deserves more than he's gonna get, but I can't get it. No jury is gonna send this man up for 15 years. What we have here is a solid case of manslaughter, and that's what I'm gonna file.
You know exactly what's going to happen here. This guy's gonna do a year in county jail, and he's gonna be back out on the streets.
Probably. I have a son. He starts high school next year. He's no angel. Do you think I want to see open season on teenagers? I'll get you everything I can, I swear.
You wanted something?
A lunch, actually. I had to spend 20 minutes updating the chief. I got you a turkey there. I don't need your hostility, Devane.
Comes with the sandwich. So did you get my memo, or are you simply ignoring it?
No, I'm not ignoring it. I'm rejecting it. That's what I want to tell you. If Hunter knows she's out to kill him, that should raise his motivation to find her.
Well, Iris Smith is not your average garden variety killer. We have got to back him up.
No, I can't spare any extra manpower. Sorry.
If Iris Smith hits again, the press will be all over us. And create more opportunities for lunatics like Jack Small to play hero.
My office is jammed with phone calls and telegrams in support of Jack Small.
Marshall's fingerprints link him with over 20 burglaries in that area. Now, when I release that news to the press, they're gonna have a parade in Jack Small's honor.
You are really playing it close. You're playing politics with people's lives, with Rick Hunter's life.
I'm playing whatever I have to play till your troops bring in some results. Now, look, my butt's on the line, Charlie, and whether you know it or not, so is yours.
Okay. I bypassed your security. We're in. Good. Jeez, I didn't know Alan's middle name was Trask.
Come on, just tell me what they got.
Okay, this is Sacramento CII, Criminal Information Something Database. They should have the works. Wow. Fingerprints like 20 of our old jobs.
Damn it. I don't need this right now. I mean, who knows who's crawling around this place? Lender's probably got narcs and plants everywhere.
Roger Dodger is in our pocket.
Yeah, maybe. Dupe that tape and I'll pay him a little visit.
Already done.
Hi. Have any passes? What are you doing in there?
Homework? It's my life.
This is very cozy. You wouldn't be selling drugs out of here, would you, John?
I'm the kind of guy who just says no.
Can I come in?
Hey, mi casa su casa.
Gracias. This is a nice setup here.
Thanks.
You going to Alan Marshall's funeral? Oh. Oh, all right. I'll see you later.
Where are you going with those?
Well, it says right here, do not remove from computer lab. So I figure I'll return them for you. You don't have to thank me.
Hunter, well, Kelly tells me you're on fire. What's up?
Charlie, I just spoke with Iris Smith's grade school principal. Guess who her fifth grade teacher was? Sandra Clements. Yeah. You see, it seems that Iris attacked Sandra after she caught her stealing some money from a fellow student. Sandra turned it in.
Iris killed Sandra Clements over something that happened 18 years ago?
Listen, I know it's very peculiar, but it looks like Iris is back in town to settle some old scores.
Question is, how many?
Well, to answer that, we'll have to find out who belongs to these dates.
Wait a minute, this is today. We're running out of time.
I love you, Billy Joe. Let's do it.
Homicide.
Hunter?
Yeah, Sergeant Hunter, who's this?
William Joseph Powell. Iris wants to talk to you.
You have my calendar, Hunter.
Yeah, I've got it right here in front of me, Iris. What are you doing?
You know what I'm doing. Your time's coming.
Yeah, you're next, Hunter.
Billy's a little overeager. I told him to be patient.
Well, I've been looking for you. When are we gonna get together?
Look at the calendar. All the answers are there. You know what today is?
Today's the 15th.
That's right. Mr. Savarino's execution date. Figured out where we are yet? I hope so.
Make sure that I get a full property report on this stuff. Maybe we can tie some of this junk into Alan Marshall. So, do you think this razor belongs to Billy Joe Powell?
I don't know. I'll find out, Charlie.
Fair enough. Kelly! So, you saw the getaway car?
Yeah.
How do you know it was a getaway car?
Well, it was going around the corner going, and then you guys got here.
What kind of car was it?
70, 73 Lincoln, white.
How about a license number?
Okay. Oh, I didn't have any paper.
A little peace and tranquility, I had.
A little color. My wife thinks I look like I spent the summer in solitary confinement. How's the new crime czar?
Running from the revolution like any good czar.
Yeah.
Chief expects me to turn it around overnight.
Well, just manufacture some more of those favorable crime stats. Pacify the press, everyone's a winner.
Yeah. Rather drenched in cynicism, aren't we?
No, not really. Just feeling kind of beat up by real life. I'd really like to nail this lunatic Jack Small with some heavy time. Another spoonful of justice down the drain.
Well, wisely, I think. We're all expected to be involved with the art of the possible, as they say.
Meaning?
The Valley Voice survey says that 65% of our fellow citizens think that Small acted in self-defense while protecting his property. He should be released, scot-free. After all, it was a burglar that he killed.
Number one, Jack Small was not protecting his personal property. Number two, the burglar was a 16-year-old kid.
Yeah, but his release could diffuse the issue. Ease a lot of tension in that community.
I can't help you, Moorhead. This guy's gonna take his licks with a manslaughter charge.
How long have we been friends, then? Where did we meet? San Pedro, remember?
Let's go, girls. Move it. Move it.
What are you supposed to be, a scout? Don't get too comfortable. There are enough people are suspicious of me already here. What you got?
You helping Vice out in some big-time investigation?
No. Why?
Well, I know that you expressly wanted me to check out this guy, Gary Severino. But in doing so, I found out that he's got some connections to a dude who's got a bad reputation. You know a guy by the name of Lenny Pike?
Never heard of him.
East Coast. Enforcer and bagman for some world-class players of the skin game.
Well, check this out. Savarino paged Youngblood this morning. Got his number off of Youngblood's beeper. With Savarino gone, maybe this Lenny Pike's looking for a new boy to do business with.
Interesting.
You live here, Youngblood.
No. Got this place for parties. I can do better than this.
You know how often I fly out here? Twice a year.
Maybe 3 times somebody puts a gun to my head. Or vice versa.
Okay, Mr. Pike. You don't have to get heavy with me. Gary's dead. So don't you think maybe we should be a little careful?
I don't have a problem with that. My problem's with delivery dates.
I just want to take a little time off. A couple of weeks.
One thing I want you to understand, Johnny. In this organization, you produce. You don't tell someone that you're worried about your delicate little skin.
Hey, I'm just trying to be sensible, all right?
I understand sensible. You're sensible from my point of view. My boss takes an order. Say, some guy with too much oil on the ground, no fun in the palace. He'll pay you plenty for what you do, Johnny. Apple cheek first-timers, real McCoy. You wouldn't believe how many guys like that there are. So sensible to me is, I tell my boss, no problem. Now, do I have a problem, Johnny? I don't want to make that 3rd trip out here.
Your Honor, the department's position is to oppose bail in this case. I also have spoken to the parents of the victim, and they asked me to express their vehement opposition to this defendant being released on bail. They feel, and I happen to agree with them, that to do so would not be in the best interest of justice and signify that the law enforcement agencies in this city consider a brutal vigilante-style murder like this to be no more important than a traffic violation.
Very well. Mr. Trent?
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, as you know, bail is not meant to be punitive, but only to ensure the appearance of the accused for trial. Since Captain Devane has gone so strongly on record opposing bail, may I ask him a few questions? Captain, did Mr. Marshall's death occur as a result of his fleeing a burglary?
Yes.
Did your investigation tie Marshall to other burglaries?
Yes.
Captain, do you have any information, anything at all, that would indicate Mr. Small would leave the jurisdiction of this court?
No.
Your Honor, I'd like to ask a reasonable bail be set, say the sum of $5,000.
Your position, Mr. Clayton?
I have no objection, Your Honor.
Now, hold on a
No
second.
objection, Your Honor.
Very well. Bail is set in the sum of $5,000.
Dude, nice hunk of American steel you got here. Snappy, I'd call it.
It's after hours, young blood. Get off the ground.
Roger. Roger. Roger.
Turn it off. You know, for an old guy, it still sounds like you can get it on. Too bad it was with one of your students. Give me that. Now, let's not jump to conclusions. I'm not here to take your parking place away. The new gym teach, Miss Woods, she a cop? I know the young lady that you're making music with on my tape, and I can prove that you were with her. If the school board ever found out, you'd never teach again.
Hunter, you any closer on Iris Smith?
We're getting there, Chief.
Great. I knew you would be. You know, you're a hell of a good cop. Look, at this won't take long, and it has to do with Captain Devane and the miserable job he's doing on the net force. Now, frankly, now, if I let him continue, I could be putting my own neck in a noose. Huh? You understand what I'm talking about?
No.
I want to take Charlie out of the driver's seat and put you in it. Could be a hell of a good chance for a promotion, huh? If you do the job right, huh? Think about it, okay? give me an answer, later today.
Chief, I really appreciate the opportunity, but stick it.
Dee, listen, did you see Debbie today?
No, I haven't seen her. She skipped school today.
Yeah, she didn't sleep home last night. I'm a little worried. I have to track her down. Come on in, have a drink. We're having a celebration.
You obviously made bail.
Yeah. Well, you don't seem very happy. Come on, have a drink.
No, I'll pass. Thank you.
Here's to taking another criminal off the streets.
You actually believe that, don't you? Do you think that you've personally made this world a better place by removing a kid who stole some radios? You are pathetic.
Pathetic? We're claiming back our streets. Alan Marshall is responsible for half the burglaries in this neighborhood. He got what he deserved.
God, what he deserved. Do you think you had the right to just eliminate him? What? He was meaningless, no chance for rehabilitation. Just execute him. Is that it, Small?
Come on, lady. Rehabilitation, the prisons, a revolving door, courts, no cops. No, it is fear. Fear of punishment that is the glue that holds this society together. And we're getting it back in this neighborhood. Now, it's the flaming liberals that want to keep the criminals on the street.
Really? Well, don't forget where you're going, Small. Maybe after a few nights in a steel room with some real cons, you'll become a flaming liberal yourself. You make me sick. Hello?
Miss Woods, it's Debbie Small.
Debbie, you all right?
Can I talk to you? I'm in a lot of trouble.
Where are you?
I'm near the school. No, can you meet me at the gym? I'm afraid to come home.
I'll be right there. Debbie? Debbie, you all right?
Over here! No, over here. You're in trouble now.
Hey, come on, what is this?
Better duck!
Turn off the light, come on!
Dee, over here! Hey, Sergeant, over here! Back here! See target.
Oh, great. Hey, come on!
Sergeant Dee McCall, Central Division Homicide Detail. It's been nice having you at Pierce High.
Yeah, you better die! Hey, what are you looking at over there?
Who is it?
Open up, Landry. It's McCall. It's official business.
What is this? I thought you were undercover.
So did I. You want to elaborate?
Whoa, I'm not following.
You were the only one at Pierce who knew my name.
I didn't tell him. Look, I didn't. Why would I do a thing like that?
Good question. Hope you have a good answer.
Can you tell me how a trained, experienced homicide detective is outwitted by a high school punk?
Roger Landry was the only person at that school who knew I was working undercover.
No. Half the student body knew about it.
So that's it, huh? That's it? I blew my cover, case is closed? You try to stick that in my file and I'll stuff it right up your nose, sir.
She's definitely your partner.
How you doing?
Guy makes me nuts.
With all due respect, when does he go on vacation?
Save it, huh? And you, cool off. So what are you working on, Hunter?
Guess whose fingerprints are all over the razor blade? William Joseph Powell.
Some good news for change.
We also know what car he's driving, too.
That's good. You stay on Youngblood, trying to find out what's on those computer disks. Listen, I'm gonna have things back to normal here, I promise you.
Good.
Yo, Allison, wait up. What's going on?
Not much.
Haven't seen you around lately.
I've been around. How about you?
I haven't been close enough to you. Want to do something tonight?
Like what?
I don't know, take a ride in my van.
Sure.
The computer disks you gave me are copies of software from a computer information service called CompuSource in Phoenix, Arizona. Got the PC hooked into them right now.
What kind of computer information?
Oh, everything. Typical computer hobbyist service. News, games, stocks, free programs, nothing unusual. You can connect up to it using any regular telephone line. Youngblood's a subscriber to their data storage service, kind of an electronic file cabinet.
Well, that's smart. He keeps his records and receipts off paper.
Right. He unloads everything. He can use any cheap computer and the phone in his van.
I'll get a warrant.
You're going to need two. One here and one in Arizona. But I'm going to warn you, it's not going to do you any good unless you can read this. I've been peeking into his data. Apparently, Youngblood uses an encoding program to scramble up his records. All we get is page after page of hash.
What code?
Could be any one of 20 simple programs. All the kids know them. Anybody with a computer can use a code as hard to untangle as those used by the Defense Department a couple of years ago.
Well, you're brilliant. How long will it take you to break this one?
McCall, send me to Washington. Get me into the basement of the CIA. I'm still going to need a couple of weeks. Otherwise, it's going to take me a little bit longer.
Oh, come on. Can't I get something on this guy before the turn of the century?
Well, if you can get me an interstate wiretap, you might. Then the next person that calls and uses Youngblood's CompuSource account will know who he does business with.
Small won't be interviewed, but the other members of his neighborhood watch group describe him as taking a hard law
Okay,
enforcement
Saida,
stand.
we're ready in
He was attacked by
5,
bikers and
4,
stabbed
3, 2.
The preliminary hearing of Jack Small, dubbed the Vistamar Vigilante, will get underway this afternoon in Los Angeles. Demonstrators protesting Small's release on bail faced off with marchers hailing him as a local hero. Now, the DA is expected to present enough evidence to support a charge of manslaughter against Small. His supporters vow to fight the charge. His detractors say manslaughter is letting Small off.
Mr. Clayton, are you ready to proceed?
Your Honor, I've discussed the case with my superiors, and in the interest of justice, the people move to dismiss all charges against the defendant.
Order, please. Order in the court.
Would you care to clarify that decision for the record?
We feel there's more than a reasonable doubt as to whether the defendant used unequal force. We're willing to accept his claim of proper self-defense.
Order, please. Very well. Case dismissed.
Here he comes.
Mr. Clayton, Mr. Clayton, why did you drop the
Ed!
charges? Can we
Ed,
have a
what the hell
statement?
is going on?
How do you answer Marshall's parents?
Mr. Small, how does it feel to have all charges against you dropped?
Well, naturally, I'm pleased, I'm delighted. I don't have to go through the ordeal of a trial. But any happiness that I feel is outweighed by sorrow. The sorrow because of a community that was coming apart at the seams. A young man by the name of Alan Marshall died. It has certainly given me a new sense of support for the police department that is doing everything that it can to make this city a safer place to live.
Mr. Small, what's next? And what do you say to the parents of the dead boy?
You're mine.
Hi. Could you help me? I'm looking for a girl. Her name is Debbie. She hasn't done anything wrong. I just really need to speak with her. No, huh? All right, look, if you do see her, will you call me, please? Call me collect. No, you keep that. Thank you.
It's your first time?
Yeah.
Wanna try something special?
Sure. What's that for?
Let's just pretend we're in the movies.
You gonna mess with that thing all night long?
Yes?
Hey, let's kill that cop tonight.
No.
Well, I'm bored. I need some action.
Haven't I been treating you right?
Well, you know what I mean, baby. Remember how it was when we first met? Huh? Well, I was kind of hoping we might do the same thing again.
I don't want to do that anymore.
Why not? Hey, most of them are asking for it.
People only die when the time is right, Billy Joe. You don't have to go out looking for them. They'll be delivered to you at the hour appointed by the universe.
Hey, you sit there all you want. I'm going out.
Cops see you, you're dead.
And no one's gonna see me. I'm gonna have some fun.
Hunter.
Charlie. Remember the Hollywood hooker slashings about 8 years ago?
Yeah, 14 mutilated women. It was your case, still unsolved.
Right. Now, I arrested Iris while I was working on that case. I found out she was wanted for murder in Texas. After I extradited her back to Texas, those slashings stopped.
Okay.
You recall what kind of weapon was used in the slashings?
Razor.
Right.
Was Billy Joe Powell in Hollywood then?
Powell grew up in Montana. The state police there lost track of him in 1974. We busted him 4 times here in Los Angeles between 1975 and 1978.
That's when the slashings took place.
That's right.
Billy later turns up in Texas. His first arrest is 6 weeks after Iris is extradited.
Right. He's following his lover, isn't he?
Where does that leave you?
Now, Iris told me all the information I needed to know was going to be found on the calendar. I have an idea we're going to hear from her pretty soon.
Why don't you go on home, okay? I'll lock this stuff up. Just, pull all the stuff from Gary Savarino's shop and leave it for me on the counter, all right? Thank you.
Who are you? Hey, what are you doing here?
You're the fella on TV. Aren't you that big hero, Jack Small?
Yes, I am.
Well, I was hoping I'd find you.
Tonight on Hunter.
Division commander taking on a deputy chief. You're gonna regret you ever heard my name.
Debbie, you're $500 richer. Earn it.
My whole life just kind of turned to crap.
Lovemaking, recorded secretly. My partner was a student.
Why don't you and I have a little chat?
Meet me at the observatory.
Freeze right there! the last 2 weeks of Hunter.
Los Angeles is a city under siege.
Hunter.
I've missed you, and I'm back in town with a bang.
I mean, if you want to get a handle on why this neighborhood shivers in its sleep, a young megalomaniac punk like Youngblood is a good place to start.
As Angelinos lock their doors and wonder, where are the police?
The day after tomorrow, whoever owns that code's gonna be dead.
Freeze!
Stay of execution.
You killed Alan.
I keep thinking if I'd broken cover, he'd still be alive.
65% of our fellow citizens think that Small acted in self-defense and should be released.
And in the interest of justice, the people move to dismiss all charges against the defendant.
You have my calendar, Hunter.
Yeah, I've got it right here in front of me, Iris.
Your time's coming.
You're next, Hunter.
All right.
You know, for an old guy, it still sounds like you can get it on. Too bad it was with one of your students.
It's Debbie Small. I'm in a lot of trouble.
Debbie, you all right?
Sergeant Dee Dee McCall, it's been nice having you at Pierce High.
I want to take Charlie out of the driver's seat and put you in it.
I really appreciate the opportunity, but stick it.
Hey, let's kill that cop tonight.
You don't have to go out looking for them. They'll be delivered to you at the hour appointed by the universe.
And now, City Under Siege, Part 3.
Is it Jack Small?
Yeah.
What next? Any suspects?
No. Some neighbors heard a scream around 6 this morning. They didn't think anything about it. They figured it was some kids playing. Until they looked out and they saw him floating face down in the pool.
Revenge for the Marshall killing, you think?
I don't know. I asked DHQ to go over and interview his parents.
Good, good. What about Small's daughter, Debbie? Isn't that her name? She know anything about this?
She's unaccounted for. I had Brendan check the apartment. Nothing.
Chief, we understand the victim has been identified as Jack Small. Now, shouldn't you have anticipated an attempt on his life?
Well, we're fully aware of the controversy surrounding Jack Small. I assume or presume that he didn't ask for protection. However, if there's any dereliction of duty, you have my word that whoever is responsible will face the consequences. Thank you very much. Excuse me.
One more question.
Great. Here comes the prince of the city.
What do you got? Don't color it.
Stabbed to death. No wits, no suspects.
Huh? Tell me something. What did you do before you became a cop?
I was a secretary.
Good. You'll have something to fall back on.
Excuse me.
Well, another stellar performance by your people. Why wasn't Small provided with protection?
He had plenty of protection while he was still in the county jail.
Are you suggesting my complicity in his release?
I know Ed Clayton. He's a damn good prosecutor. He wouldn't roll over on a case like this unless he'd been persuaded.
Devane, you've been skating on thin ice for some time now. And the task force has fallen on its collective ass. And because of your incompetent leadership, the department is under severe criticism. Our reputation is #1. Well, say it's suffered. I think it's time that we relieve you of your responsibilities, bring in some new blood.
I know all about your offer to Hunter. It's about what I'd expect from you. You know, Curtis, you've made a career out of bobbing and weaving, making sure the stink doesn't stick to you. Well, I promise you, I am going to find out who is responsible for putting Jack Small back on the street. And when I do, I'll bet you a barrel of Powers, Irish, you don't survive the scrutiny.
Now, you say that you saw a man running away?
Yes, he had something shiny in his hand. I think it was a knife.
Can you describe him for me?
I already have for Sergeant Hunter.
For Sergeant Hunter? What do you mean?
You should have his picture. Your artist drew him last week.
Is this the man that you saw?
It's him. Do you think he might come back here?
No, Mrs. Fleck. I wouldn't worry about that. You'll be all right. Greg, take Mrs. Fleck inside. Tell the watch commander I want her checked hourly. You'll be fine. Debbie. Debbie?
I don't understand. Why do they do that?
I don't know.
Last month on my 18th birthday, he gave me this teddy bear, and I thought it was really stupid. He just wanted me to be a little girl.
Why don't we go inside where we can talk?
Hi.
Hi.
Debbie, is there, anything that I can do for you?
Look, I just think I need to be alone.
Deb?
I'll be all right, really.
I think we need to talk.
What about?
A lot.
I have some free time this afternoon.
Good. Come by my office.
Rick, downtown store owner thinks he made Billy off the bulletin we distributed. First and Adams.
Thanks, Rick.
Yeah, hell. I saw him on the news just the other night. I think they're staying right over there.
Hotel Baltimore?
Yeah.
You sure that's them?
I'm sure. I've seen him more than I've seen her, but that's the guy that bought the knife.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
This is 1 William 156. I am at 1st and Adams Street. Request a plainclothes backup in the rear of the Hotel Baltimore. Possible 187 suspect, code 2.
Roger, 1 William 156. In other news, the victim in last night's Valley slaying has been identified as Jack Small, the so-called North Hollywood vigilante. He was arrested earlier this week as a suspect in the tragic death of Pierce High School student Alan Marshall. Many Valley residents were outraged when manslaughter charges against Small were unexpectedly dropped. Police have refused to speculate as to a motive in Small's murder and reported they have no active suspects.
It's because you're all a bunch of dummies.
I appreciate your willingness to speak with me. You understand, of course, that I will be recording everything we say.
Do you have to? I understand.
And since I read you your rights, you are under no obligation to speak with me.
Yes, I know. Please have a seat.
Okay, what do you need to speak with me about?
Well, to begin with, you were right. Youngblood did force me to tell him that you were a cop.
Forced you how?
His stock and trade.
What's that?
Lovemaking. Recorded secretly at my bedroom. Alan Marshall was probably in my apartment on Friday night in order to recover the tape recorder.
Well, I can understand how that would be embarrassing for you, but...
My partner was a student.
What was the student's name?
Debbie Small. Look, it's not at all what you think it is. As a matter of fact, it started very innocently. Her father never gave her so much as a second of his time. All she needed was someone to talk to, someone to turn to, and... Well, I mean, we went for walks, we went jogging, we snuck out to the movies a few times. All I really wanted to do was to take her into my arms and to protect her. And then one thing led to another. She is 18. She's a woman, Sergeant McCall.
She just turned 18 last month, Landry. How long have you been involved with her?
A year.
How did Youngblood find out about it?
She must have told him. Maybe when she was stoned, maybe in order to prove to him that she was worth something, I don't know.
Or maybe to get something from him?
What happens to me now?
Well, you could be charged with statutory rape. That depends upon the DA. The question is, what happens to Debbie now?
William Joseph Powell, Ira Smith. These are the two people we're looking for. Now, I don't know if they're in the hotel or not. I don't know if they're together or they're separate. They're armed and dangerous. Brennan, why don't you stay here? Keep an eye on the back of the building. Al, why don't you come with me, huh? They're a load. Get ready. How do you do, Sergeant Hunter, LA Police Department? Ever see those two people before?
I don't know.
William Joseph Powell, Ira Smith. Take another look, please.
Yeah, they look like the Joneses.
The Joneses. Are they in their room?
How the hell do I know?
What room are they registered under?
411.
411.
Hello?
You got trouble on the way. I told them you were in 411.
Okay, thanks.
heard shots. What's going on? Talk to me. What's going on?
Brennan is coming out. We got an officer down.
I'm all right. He headed north, up the alley. I'm calling for help. Shots fired. Shots fired. Officer down. Officer down.
What the hell are you calling me out here for?
Chief, tell me something. You were captain down in San Pedro about 8 years ago, weren't you?
Yeah, I know where I was 8 years ago, Charlie. The question is, what am I doing here now?
You had some business with Ed Clayton then, didn't you?
Ah, that's it, huh? Yeah. That's why you didn't want to talk in the office. Okay. This better be good.
I was looking through his personnel file. About 8 years ago, he was arrested by one of your traffic officers and then released without explanation. You mind telling me why?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, the way Clayton rolled over on the Jack Small case, you'd think that someone had him on a really short leash. Someone like you, maybe?
You're tilting at windmills, Charlie. It had nothing to do with Jack Small's release.
Well, I intend to look very carefully into his professional life until I get an answer.
You leave Clayton out of this. You're wasting the department's time and mine.
Would I be wasting IAD's time?
You want to go to internal affairs? I'll hold the door open for you. And I'll show you the way to personnel, where you can turn in your ID and resign in lieu of whatever.
In lieu of nothing. You're not going to force me out. If you want me out, you'll have to go the whole route. And while you're out trumping up some disciplinary action against me, I'm going to nail you with one that sticks.
What are you playing at? A division commander taking on a deputy chief? Forget it, Charlie. Because you're going to lose. And you're going to regret you ever heard my name.
Commander 1 William, come in, please. Commander 1 William, respond.
1 William, go.
We have a report of an officer-involved shooting near 5th and Los Angeles Streets. One officer killed, another wounded.
What about the shooter?
Sergeant Hunter was reported to be involved in a foot pursuit of the suspect.
Get an air unit over there right away. I'm on my way.
Roger.
I'll see you there.
All right, I'll handle it from the task force room.
Didn't you hear what they said? 1 dead, 1 wounded. Don't you care about your men? Or do you only show up for the cameras when we win?
He's right there!
So why did that old guy send you to the wrong room?
Powell told him he'd cut his throat if he didn't lie for him.
And the cop's dead.
Captain, Deputy Chief Moorhead wants to see you. He's in your office.
Swell.
Captain. Sergeant.
We have things we could be doing.
So do I. Spending half my day fending off reporters is not in my job description.
I think if you stopped hobnobbing at those press luncheons, Chief, and started paying attention to what this department goes through on a daily basis, you might have a different impression about the people who serve this city. And then maybe we all should stand back and take a long, hard look at your job.
Hunter, I didn't dismiss you.
He's got a lot of work to do.
Damn it, Devane. This city is expecting things to happen.
You're the one who made the promises, Chief.
Well, let me clue you in. Somebody's going to take a fall as soon as the good folks up above decide they need a scapegoat. And you can be damn sure it isn't going to be me.
Don't bet on it.
Hi.
Thanks for coming.
I was glad you called. Packing up, moving out?
Yeah, my mom's gonna be here in a few days to take care of things, whatever that means. She wants me to pack everything up.
How you feeling?
Okay, I guess. You heard about me and Vice Principal Landry?
Yeah, he told me.
Probably think I'm pretty stupid, huh?
No. I saw the tape that you made with Johnny.
I'm sorry.
Sorry I saw it or sorry you did it?
Both. I tried to get it back. I even
told Johnny about you and Roger. You set me up at the gym, too, didn't you?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. My whole life just kind of turned to crap. Oh, yeah, let's go have fun with the friends and everything, but it's like nobody really talks to me or knows what I am or what matters to me.
I guess you're the only person that really knows that. You know, Debbie, if it means anything, I happen to think you're a good person. You've got a good heart.
Deep down inside, underneath all that other stuff.
Well, you may have made a few mistakes along the way, yeah. But I think you've got what it takes to turn your life around. I really do.
Thanks. I'll give it a shot.
Good.
Charlie.
Hi, Ed. Sit down. Kind of wish I could open a secondary office out here. It's kind of nice, you know?
So, Charlie, something you didn't want to deal with back at the ranch?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to talk about a night 8 years ago in San Pedro when a young, up-and-coming assistant DA got drunk and took out 2 lampposts and an RTD bus stop.
Yeah.
Or more to the point, what happened afterwards. And then Captain Moorhead kicked him loose for future favors.
Who are you talking to, Charlie?
Talked to Carlos Espinada, the arresting officer. He's retired now. Yeah, he didn't even remember it, but I waded through about 5 miles of microfilm to find the original traffic violation.
Charlie,
Did you ever do something so unbelievably stupid that you just wish you could take it back? Cut out that hour, that minute, even the seconds of your life? Well, Curtis Moorhead, he did that for me. My career would have gone down the tubes. He arranged to spring me without anybody the wiser. Charlie, I didn't have any choice. I couldn't say no.
So 8 years later, he involves you in a conspiracy to obstruct justice, and you still don't say no.
Charlie, I'm telling you, he still got me. There was nothing else I could have done.
Another career decision? Now look, Ed, I know you're not a crook. I know there's nothing basically corrupt about you. You made a bad mistake. But Moorhead is a different story. He and his type, they cheapen everything that we do, everything we stand for. And I'll tell you something, they will destroy us, too, if we give them half a chance. I'm going after him. It'll be a hell of a lot easier with you standing next to me. But either way, I'm gonna get him.
Hunter, homicide.
Wasn't too cool what you did, Rick.
Wasn't too cool at all.
Well, that's how I treat all my murderers, Iris. That's the way it goes.
It's time.
Why don't you and I have a little chat?
Yeah, let's. Meet me at the observatory. You know when. If you've done your homework.
Talk? Meet me this morning in the school parking lot.
Debbie, I'm not really interested in your personal problems.
I need money, Johnny.
So what am I, a bank?
Can we just talk, please?
Okay, I'm about 5 minutes away.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, Lenny, it's Youngblood.
Anything shaking?
Yeah. You think you could, say, get, another $1,000?
You got something for me?
Yeah, we'll just call it a bonus tape.
You got it working, huh?
Yeah, I'm on my way to a pre-production meeting right now.
Meet you at your place with the cash.
Debbie? What are you doing out here?
I got something I gotta do.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Look at me, will you, please? I'm real sorry about everything that's been happening to you. I think when you're up to it, we should talk.
Sure.
I care about you. You know that, don't you?
right, you want to get whatever's on your mind over with as quickly as possible.
Morning, Chief. Did you eat yet?
I have lunch, and you got exactly 5 minutes.
I don't think I'm gonna need even that much time.
All right, then get on with it.
8 years ago, you were a captain down in San Pedro, right?
Yeah, we've been all over that.
Not the good part. Because I believe your whole career is one long trail of manipulative corruption.
You want to turkey shoot Devane? Well, you're in the wrong neck of the woods.
I don't think so. I finally found out why Ed Clayton was arrested. DUI into some county property. Starting to sound familiar? So, an up-and-coming assistant DA drinks too much, gets involved in an accident that could end his career. Suddenly, he's reprieved. He must have been very grateful.
I wouldn't know.
Let's ask the DA.
Look, Clayton, I don't know what kind of delusion you're under here, but if you want to come down to my office and talk it over...
We've talked enough. It's over, Curtis.
Nothing's ever over. Things change, and I adjust. You want to tell them that I blackmailed you? That I forced you to do what I want? In order to bring some kind of order into this totally chaotic bureaucracy?
Something like that, yeah.
Well, then you're going to have to prove it, gentlemen, because I'm going to deny it all. And I got a lot of colleagues in very, very tall positions that are going to back me up.
Chief, I'd like you to meet Officers Pitts and Johnson. They're from Internal Affairs. Think you better cancel that lunch.
I just need a couple $100. I'll pay you back.
I'm offering you $500, and you can keep it.
Johnny, please
Damn
don't.
it, Debbie. You've done this before. What the hell do you care? I'm talking $500 cash, and all you gotta do is the only thing you can do halfway decent. Look, don't give me those phony tears. You know what you are. And you're never gonna change. So smoke some dope, kick back. We'll make a movie and you can be on your merry way. Clean up your act. That's your cash. Dude, what's up?
Hey, Johnny. So we on?
You got the money? So, you want to stick around? Or you want a messenger service?
Yeah, I guess I could stick around for a little while.
Debbie, you're $500 richer. Earn it.
Put your hands behind your head, lace your fingers behind your neck. You're under arrest.
Now, what the hell for?
Well, let's try for starters transportation of pornography across state lines and possession of illegal drugs. I'm gonna kick you so hard you'd wish today was a bad dream. Get him out of here.
Come on, let's move it. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will.
Had to wait till he brought out the money.
I know.
He did good. Took a lot of guts to put on a wire and come in here.
I'm just glad it's all over. Thanks.
Yeah. Come on.
Well, we're right on time, Iris, just like the calendar said.
Yeah, timing's everything, isn't it, Hunter?
You're under arrest. I want you to let the hostage go and put your gun on the ground. Do it, Iris! Enough innocent people have died already.
Nobody's innocent.